Dennis, these Tuesday night home games are proving pretty profitable for you at the moment.
Yeah, well, we had 2 and got 4 points, so
2 and 6 points.
2 and 6 points. Oh,
All the excitement must be getting to you.
Yeah, absolutely. My head's in a bit of a spin. It was just a real big game for us this early on in the season. We took some huge risks in the team selection and the way we went about it. We'd done it a couple of times last year when when we'd gone 3 or 4 games without a win, and you keep picking the same formation, same team, you just need something to get you out of the rut. And for the first time since I've been at this football club, I put on our group chat what the team was on Saturday, about 2 hours after the game. So I had to think about how I was going to go against Bradford. I had the report in from Richard. And I told him what the team was, so the players that were out the team knew, and the players that were in the team knew how to prepare and who was in it and who could get excited, like Cameron Johnson, Leon Adams, and I told the 2 wide people that was playing at fullback. So I give them time to prepare, so it wasn't a shock to them. Changed the system, and I thought, we played some really good football tonight, and was unfortunate to only win the game by 1 goal because we was that dominant. And then, like any team that's got off to a poor start like we have, once you're 1-0 up and you've got a goal with 5 minutes to go, all of a sudden then the other team shows a bit of ambition and you're panicking and you're hanging on. And we had a couple of times to put them to bed on the break and we never. And in the end we just got away with it when we'd absolutely dominated the game.
You must have thought, though, as the match ticked on, it just wasn't going to be your night once again. 82 minutes and it was still 0-0 despite all the chances.
No, I didn't believe that. I always thought, we was the only team that could win it. They'd obviously come for a draw, but we was creating opportunities. We was looking dangerous. We was getting wide, was passing the ball. So it only takes one opportunity. We've been in many a game where it can be late, but we kept going. I hear that we're not fit enough. We get a late equaliser against Kidderminster, a full-time team, and then tonight we've got a late winner. It's just, let's just get behind the team. Let's stop all the mumble grumble. It's going to be a tough season for us, and the only chance we've got to get to the playoffs, the only chance is if we're all in it together. If we ain't, it's going to be a long, long season. But, we're doing our best. The players, the management, the chairman, the staff, we're doing our best. It's a tough league, new team, injuries, and we've just got to ride. We've got to ride, and we've got to see what we can get. And if we can just keep hanging in there and picking up some points, once we've got a settled group, who knows what we can achieve. But we've got to get behind everything because it's a tough league this year.
And Greg Smith boosting his cult hero status already with the first goal at home to win you the game.
Yeah, Greg's just been a great signing, hasn't he? He's all art, he's all effort, he's a great in the dressing room, he's a winner, and he's took on sort of like that Pidge mantle. You need winners, and you need leaders and people that you can look up to. And Greg's becoming to the supporters, and rightly so, like a Pidge-like figure. He heads everything, he challenges everything, he never gives up on anything, and he gives you belief. Every time a cross goes in the box, I've got belief that he'll go and get his head on it. So he's becoming like a Pidge-like character. We need people to be like Garnes, and then we need people to be like Dale Southwell. And once you've got 2 or 3 characters in there, and you sit in the dressing room at half-time, you look around the dressing room and you go, we can win this, look who we've got in our squad. But, we've got Juices, we've got Marshall, we've got Joe Maguire, we've got players in that team. Fairhurst is yet to show his best because he's been injured. We've got plenty of players in that group that can prove to be really good players for this football club over time. We just got to bide our time, manage the expectations, and I'm sure we'll get there. We generally do turn it round and pull it through by the end of the season. It's just hope it ain't too late this year. But if we can win our next game, we'd only be 3 points off last year where we was with 10 games to go. I know winning away at Stockpog's a big if, but with only 3 points behind, it's not the impossible.
You've changed it around tonight, obviously get a result. Do you have to change what you've been doing away from home just to get something, even if it's a point on Saturday, it's to break the run of those 4 defeats?
Well, we'll see how Stockpool's set up, because if they set up, once Richard gets the report in, if they set up that's not conducive to the way we've gone tonight in our system, there's no point playing a system that's going to help them. So we'll just see the way that they set up, and then we'll pick a team around that. But we just need to cut out the mistakes, which we've done tonight, play with a composure and a passion and a belief, and you've got a chance of winning a game. What's been our downfall in the first 8 games is just conceding really, really silly goals. What we haven't done tonight is conceded a silly goal and we won a foot match, same as Tamworth. So that's all we need to do. We need to cut out the errors, keep it clean at the back. And I thought the 2 boys that come in tonight at full-backs from midfield done fantastic for us. And then if you get clean sheets, you win football matches. Simple.
And the FA Cup draw, the replay's thrown up Kirby Muxloe. Now, it's a very favourable draw on paper, but we all know what the FA Cup's about. And presumably the lads will be warned against complacency and underestimating the opposition.
Yeah, of course, you know, on paper you can't get a kind of draw and playing a team at step 5, but you know, it's their cup final and we've got to make sure our players fully understand what's at stake in that FA Cup game, and we don't end up being like a leak when we went and lost the league. You know, they're going to give it a go, and we've got to make sure that we're on our game and come through that game, because we've been handed a really favourable draw. And that's no disrespect to them, but they're, you know, they're playing at step 5, so we could have got teams at step 2, step 3, step 4, and we haven't. So we've got to take advantage of that.